So tell me, why is getting the DNA test so important to you?
So I'm trying to get Ty to do child support. I've gave him 3 times to do it. He does not want to do it. So at this point, I had to take him here to do a DNA test when he should have been done the DNA test.
Perfect, makes sense.
Because at this point, he needs to pay something because $170 is nothing.
And how old is your child again?
5 months. He just turned 5 months.
Oh my gosh. You're in the thick of this. This is like, I mean, anytime you have a child, it's always expensive. But
Oh, yes.
how adorable.
He's a flirt.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Thank you.
But 5 months, I mean, you're going through diapers like crazy.
Yes.
You're going through like
Formula, everything's
everything.
expensive when it comes to babies.
Has Ty made any efforts to be involved in your son's life?
Yes and no. The reason I say yes is because he'll go ghost for 2 weeks, come back and be like, oh, how's my son? Send me pictures. Like, I'm going to send you pictures so you can post them on Facebook? No.
And what was Ty's reaction to your pregnancy?
So I took 2 pregnancy tests with my mom, and she was like, you have to tell Ty. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And so I texted him and was like, hey, we need to talk. It's important. And he's like, what? I'm like, I'm not mad. We need to just sit down and have a conversation.
Yes.
And he was like, you're pregnant? I was like, yes. And then he was like, oh, just take another one tomorrow. So I took 6 pregnancy tests to prove to him I'm pregnant. And so the next day I told him, I'm like, they're not lying, I'm pregnant. And he said, have an abortion. He didn't give me no option like, oh, we can talk about this. He was like, I already have 2 other kids. I don't want to have a baby with you. And he constantly says it to this day, I didn't want to have a baby with you. But it takes 2 to have a baby, not just 1.
It does. But also, let's be real, the emotional toll that takes on you, because you're telling me that there's a history, you were supporting him when he was down.
Yes.
You're clearly intimate because there's feelings there.
Yeah.
He's coming to you because he knows he can count on you, depend on you, and then in the moment where you feel like you want to depend on him.
Yeah, he wasn't there. Tylen is like the person that will use women when he doesn't have nothing. So he uses women till he can't use them no more, or he gets them pregnant, and then he's like, I don't want nothing to do with you guys.
Got it. Okay. Got it. How did you first find out about Ty's current girlfriend, Liz?
So I was 2 months pregnant, just found out, and I called him. I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I'm with my cousin's girlfriend. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So then I let it go. A week later goes by. He's at his apartment. I call him. I'm like, what are you doing? I hear a female in the background. So I get emotional. I'm like, who is that? Because I'm pregnant. And he's like, oh, that's my cousin's girlfriend. So I get on Facebook, and she's like reacting to everything. So I confront her, and it didn't go well. She blocked me, and that's how I found out about her. And then he said I couldn't come over no more. To find out, she moved in with him.
Got it. And so when y'all were you 2 dating?
No, Tylen does not date females. It's, oh, you're my best friend, but we can have sex every day, but I don't want nothing to do with you.
Okay. So he won't commit?
No, he won't, but he'll use you.
Okay, got it. Well, listen, I think it's time to hear from Ty. So everyone, please welcome Ty to the show. Hey, Ty.
Hi.
How do you feel about what was just said?
I never said, just off the rip, just get an abortion, no.
Yes, you did. You told me I can't have no more kids. There's no way I can have a 3rd child.
No, I said, were you
it's
sure?
because you
I said, were
couldn't
you
take care of
sure?
your
Were you
other
sure?
two,
Were you
that's
sure
why.
about having this child? Were
No, you
sure?
said get
You said
abortion.
you wanted to go to school, right? You told me all these things
Okay, and
you
what
wanted
single
to do.
mother can't go to school and have a kid? A lot of people do it.
I was just making sure if she was sure about having
You weren't
my
worried
kid.
about
That's
me
all.
at the end of the day. You were
I
worried about
really
another
was.
kid that you
I really
can't take
was.
care of.
I really was.
That's the problem.
So why do you want this DNA test?
Because I feel like she's really like just
No,
trying to
he
keep me.
wants
She's
the
trying to
DNA
find any
test
reason
because
to
I
keep
asked
me
him
away
for
from
a
my
drug
son. I
test.
feel
So
like
he
this
said,
DNA
oh, I want a DNA test.
Oh. So she asked you for a drug test, so this is retaliation?
Yeah.
No,
basically.
actually, she brought that up first, and then I brought up the DNA test as retaliation.
5 minutes later.
It's like she keeps switching it up. I don't know. It's all right.
You don't want to take
There's
me to
always
court
2
for
sides
it.
to the story, so it's like she can make me look like this bad person, but really I am a trying dad, and I'm still
You're
trying
not.
to give my
You're
kids
trying
life.
on Facebook.
No matter
That's
what.
all
But I
you're
mean, no,
doing.
why did
Nobody
you ask
stop
for a
me.
drug test? Do you feel like he has an issue with drugs?
Just read that then.
Okay. You do pop perks, not every day, only 1 or 2 days a week, because I do it by a little. I don't do a whole perk, so stop it. Good luck on finding it in my system. Okay, and then this one says, what you got for sale? Pills and weed. I have $25 KDs and $50 8s, everything for the low. This is you, right? That's your name
that's
right
your
there,
name.
right?
Or is that a fake account?
That couldn't have been me. Somebody
You
could have
never
been.
take
They could
action
be
for
made.
your
They
words.
could be
Come on
fake.
now. Come on.
They could be fake.
All right, well, we have one of your social media posts. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get y'all back in my life. I don't care if I gotta put my life on the line for y'all. At least I'll trying to keep supporting myself. Okay, so these are you and your other kids.
Yeah.
And so how you've written that, it sounds like you're having an issue with seeing all of your kids.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Because he don't help the other one out either, and he was
Most
trying to
definitely
make
did,
us.
and I got
He
receipts
was
on
trying to
Cash
make
App.
us
Don't worry about it. I'm
not
gonna clarify this
communicate
up. Don't trip.
because he wants to be
Hey,
better.
I do the best I can. I can't do it all.
No,
but
you
I can
you
the
don't
best
do
I can.
nothing. You don't even help. You don't buy food. Do you even know what your son eats? What type of formula?
So
No,
it
none.
looked like we have a
None.
I
ping.
just-
My producer told me the ping is from your other children's mother, Autumn. Okay, what does she have to say?
I'm Ty's other baby mother, and he does the same thing to me as he does to Amber. He doesn't do anything for my kids, and then tries to act like he's father of the year on social media, when in reality, he's a liar and a deadbeat, and I'm sick of it. He's nothing but a Facebook dad.
She's not lying. He'll argue with us all day and not one time asks about, oh, how's my son? How's my son? He will not ask about that.
So do you think you're a deadbeat?
I mean, they can make it that way. Easy, just keep it
I
moving.
asked, do you think?
I don't think I'm a deadbeat because there's people really out here not trying.
You're
That's
not
doing
trying.
half.
You're
That's
not
not even doing
helping.
half the things I'm
Okay,
doing.
name all the stuff you bought. Name all the stuff you bought.
Stop
Besides
acting
your
like
drugs.
stop acting like I ain't spent like $150 on clothes on Temu.
Oh, clothes
Like
that don't fit. I said get 6 to 7 months old stuff, and you got winter stuff in the summer.
I bought my sons a bunch of
Why would I put my
outfits
son
and
in daddy
everything.
clothes and you're
Sent
not
it to
even
her
here?
crib and everything. They was about to send it
He
back.
bought
Just so
fake
do-
Gucci
Like,
and thinking
and
he knew
I buy
something.
diapers every time. I buy diapers and wipes every time she asks. Every
No,
time
no,
she
no,
asks
you
for
don't.
formula,
No,
I'll
I
put
got to the
on.
point
But
where I
then look,
don't
it's just
even
one
ask you for
time. It's just
anything
one
because
time.
you're
It's
not
just
gonna
one
do
time.
it.
It's just one.
He's not
Every
gonna
time
do
it's
it.
that one time when I say I don't have it.
You should
And
still
can you
be
give me
like,
till
I'm
like
gonna
tomorrow?
figure it
I'll
out.
say, can you give me
Okay,
till
your
like,
son
can you
can't
give me
wait
till like
till
tomorrow?
tomorrow
She
to
won't
eat.
listen. It's but she talking about some. I told
think your
her
son-
to figure it out her own. I never
Your
told her
son
that.
weighs 20 pounds.
I never
He ain't
told her
gonna
that.
wait till tomorrow to
I told her,
eat.
give me till tomorrow. I don't have it right now.
Okay.
And
So,
then,
I got a
and then
question for
it's
you. I got a
and
question for
then
you.
you
you
figure
don't
it
have
out.
it, and now
So let's
now
just
this is what-
clarify.
and
Do you
then
use
this
drugs?
is what I've been talking about.
Let me ask you. Do you use drugs?
No, I'm actually
Okay.
withdrawing right now.
You're withdrawn right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
thank
you're
you.
off.
And you
what-
see why I don't let my son around that? Because what if my son's at his house and he gets raided? Not only will he get in trouble, but I will. I'm not losing my son over
First of
your
all,
dumbass decisions.
Ain't nobody finna raid.
Nor am I
Ain't
gonna
nobody
let
finna
my
raid- ain't nobody
son
finna
be
raid me
next
for
to
no
you
break.
and you're falling asleep like this or itching. It's embarrassing. I need a break. As a single mother, I'm in college
I
for
don't sell
CNA
drugs.
class, and
don't
I
sell
work.
drugs.
I
work
barely
the job.
have
That's
time
why
for
she
myself.
wasn't able to come to my crib because I worked the job.
Because Liz was living there.
No, she was not.
Yes, she
So,
was.
she
yes,
was
she
not.
was.
You
You
know she
switch
wasn't.
girlfriends like you switch
This
your
makes more
underwear.
sense to me, this drug thing. Doesn't it? Because I walked by the back. Your girlfriend was supposed to be here today. And when
Yeah.
I was walking out, she's here, but she's passed out.
Yeah, because she's high. She's high.
Okay. What did Amber's mother promise when you had a conversation with her?
This wouldn't happen. Like, it wouldn't be no feud. Wouldn't be no, like, getting in between, like, with her using my son against me to, like, get at me. Like, when none of this would be able to happen. Like,
So do you feel like she's using your son against you?
No,
I
I'm
feel-
not.
I
If
feel
he
like
would
she
get off
is.
the drugs
I
and
feel like
stop
she is.
selling drugs, he could have every part of rights to his son. Get it together.
I think it's time that we meet Amber's mother, Angie, and see what she has to say about this. So, Angie, come on out, please.
First of all, Tylen, you've done one thing. I asked you, can you buy a bottle? You said, oh, I have $20. That was the last time when I asked you for
Y'all
something.
don't ask me for much.
I
Why?
asked you,
Y'all
but you don't do
Because I
nothing.
asked you.
Y'all be telling me y'all got it covered all the
Because why
time.
would we ask you
This
and you
is
don't
not-
got
It
it?
ain't much I can
That
do when
baby
y'all
is
got it
not
covered.
mine. Not mine. That's y'all's. I didn't lay down with either one of you to have this baby. But I take care of it. I'm there 24/7 with that baby. Why, she's at work? Why, she's at school? Where are you?
Getting high.
With Liz.
Don't. Weed, that's it.
But you
Cool.
going through withdrawals.
We all know
Withdrawals
that's
of what?
lie.
Weed is helping me with withdrawals. Like, that's the
We
reason.
all
I'm
know
saying.
that's a lie.
No, you do perks. You
I-
crush
I
them up and
swear.
snort them.
And can you scoot
Sick
that
of y'all.
way?
That's how y'all don't do.
Yeah, because you know
Because
what?
you're a deadbeat?
You are 27
7.
years old. Time to grow up.
You have 3 handsome
You have 3
boys.
kids.
3 of them.
She's 20.
I'm 20 years old doing
And she
your
goes to school.
responsibilities.
She goes to work. She takes care of her son Every day.
I don't even have
I
time
know
to
that.
study.
I never try to take that away, but why not let
But
me
no,
see him
what?
a couple?
So
How
did
about
you
you stay
promise?
clean?
Did you promise to Ty that you would make sure he saw his child?
I did, but you know what? When I found out he was high, I have a conversation with him. He's going, yes, you was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you was at house. You was dozing off.
Got it.
Yes, you
I was really
And
with
doing
Yeah,
your
you
no,
hair
was
I
just
wasn't
really
dozing off.
tired.
I
That's
mean,
what you told
I
me.
was working at the
But
right
I'm not
time,
gonna
so
let
it's
my
like,
grandson.
I'm gonna be tired regardless.
Okay.
What?
You were
You
working
don't
at
even
State
have
Farm.
a
Do you
job.
think, in your opinion, because I hear all the negative, but I also want to see, do you think there's anything he does to try to be a good father?
When he does sometimes, a little.
Okay, what
And
is
it's-
that?
Like when Amber said, hey, I need a little bit of money. One
Yeah.
time, he brought it.
How has all this affected Amber, from your opinion?
You know, she's sad. She's upset. She's lost a lot of her funk that she used to have. Like her spunk is gone.
Yeah.
She's tired all the time because she has a baby, you know, all night long. Gets up, goes to school at 6 o'clock in the morning, comes home at 11, studies, still has the baby, and then goes to work.
Got it. So this is, you're tired.
I'm exhausted. It'd be nice for Tylen to be like stepping up, and I'd be like, oh, Tylen, you can come pick your son up and have him for the weekend. You know, have something
For the
that's going
day.
on.
Yeah, just
But
for the
you
day.
can't even trust him 2 hours with your kid.
Got it.
It's
Got it.
sad. As
Got
a
it.
father, you have 3 boys, and you don't take care of none of them. He hasn't seen his other 2 for 2 years. So
Is that true?
Hey, in another state.
that's not the reason why you don't see your kids. You
That
don't see
is
your
that
kids
is that
because
is a tough
you're bitter.
reason. It's-
And
you
you know, can
don't
I
even
say-
know how it feels to have your 2 sons taken away from you. You don't know how
What do you,
what
what
you
do, you
gotta
do?
apply.
You know how it feels to be a single mother?
I have the
media.
DNA truth right here. But I want to know this. Because she did this for you, will you take a drug test for her after this?
Yeah.
You will. Okay. Good to know. Yes. All right, well, listen, it's time for the DNA truth, Amber.
Okay.
In this envelope is the answers that will help you to understand if this is your child's father and to get the child support you need.
Because he needs to
But
start paying.
he's also saying that this would allow him, if it comes out, to take a drug test. So,
Well, if he doesn't pass it, he can see his son.
okay, well,
But
this is
until
your
then,
DNA truth to open, not mine.
Okay. True is Tylen's biological son.
Which we've all been saying for 5 months.
Because at the end
You
of the
have
day,
your
I
answers.
know who I slept with.
You have your answers. You're able to make your move. Mom, I'm glad that you, unfortunately, this is not your child, but
It's not,
you
but
know,
I have to act
unfortunately,
like
like
it is.
you're doing what a grandmother does who loves their daughter and their grandchild. And
Right.
you're stepping up, and I appreciate you, and we respect you so much for that. We respect you so much for what you're doing. I mean, as a young mother, to be dealing with this,
It's
but also
hard.
still trying to go to work and school. But you have your answers now. You
Yeah,
have your
and
answers.
I hope he can step up as a father, but do I think he's going to step up? I don't.
I
don't.
hope.
Okay. Yeah.
I hope.
Well, if y'all could both excuse me, I'm going to talk to Ty just a second by myself. Now that you have the answers, thank you.
Good riddance.
Okay. So, how you feeling?
Feel like
I see that you are struggling with some addiction, and I appreciate you saying you're going through withdrawals. What's your relationship with your family?
it's really close. Like we're a very
Really
loving
close?
family.
Really loving family.
Yeah.
So, where's the addiction and this pain coming from?
I don't know if I already said it. Like it's really just not being around. I feel like I'm not being enough.
Okay. So this is what I want to encourage you to do. You need to figure out and take some time as a young man to focus on that. Because if you don't, this is going to get worse. Do you have anybody in your life that you can talk to?
My mom.
So can you talk to your mom about whatever it really is that's affecting you? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wish you the best of luck, all right? All right, friends. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more.
Hey, Mom. Karamo told me to call on the person who I can always lean on to and talk to about anything. So I called you. Just got off the phone with my mother. She just told me she loved me, and that means a lot to keep me forward along this journey. I know how important it is of having a father in your life, so that's why I take it serious. And I want to be there for my kids, and I don't want to look past on that.